Hi guys, welcome to my channel, or welcome, I should not eat this right now. Welcome back. Anyway, I did want to say before this video started, if you're having a little trouble with manifesting, if you're stuck, if you feel like things aren't moving quick enough, if you're like, I don't know for sure if I'm even doing this right, my manifestation audits are open, and I also have audits plus coaching spaces available. So if you're interested in that, you can look in the description. I do want to say there's no new information. Every ounce of information I have, I share with you guys. But if you want something personalized, tailored to you and your circumstances, I would love to work with you. Anyway, let's talk about self-concept. I'm sorry, I'm coughing. I'm trying to eat. How rude am I? Do you need self-concept? No. But let me tell you what I've noticed about self-concept, because I've been doing this self-concept challenge for 75 days. Yeah, I'm still doing it. Are you still doing it? If you started the challenge, are you still doing it? You should be. Let me tell you what I've noticed. The wavering dis-freaking-peers. I have always been someone who, I'm not going to even say that. I'm not going to say I've always been someone that. I've struggled with wavering in the past, and it was something I would fight tooth and nail, and I was like, I'm not going to let these thoughts take over. So I would sit there and I would fight it, and I would fight it, and I would fight it. I started doing this challenge. The wavering isn't really there anymore. I feel like I am fully I feel like in my head I knew before that I could manifest anything. I truly did, obviously. That's why I've been teaching and things like that. Like, I've always known that, and I've had a lot of success. But I'm just spitting everywhere too. Oh my gosh. Anyway, I am telling you though, it's like a whole different change happened when I really started making myself do self-concept. I basically do at least an hour a day. That's about how long it takes me to do 1,000 affirmations. An hour of self-concept, guys. I'm telling you, I feel like I could manifest going to the moon tomorrow if I wanted to. It's just something about self-concept really, really helps. I've manifested without it. I actually, for the longest time, didn't really want to do it. And then I did the Taylor Tokes. She had like a little challenge, and I was like, you know what, I'm going to do that. And I did that like a year ago. It's when things really started ramping up in my life. But I only did it for, I think, a week, 2 weeks, maybe a little longer than that. But I didn't do it for that long, and it really helped. I loved it. But then now I've been doing this for over a month, I believe. An hour a day, getting out there, feeding myself self-concept, and I've realized, I don't want to say that it's a key, but I think it is such a good tool in the toolbox to help you. If you are having trouble with wavering, start doing that hour of self-concept. You can spend the rest of the day manifesting whatever else you want, affirming for whatever else you want. I know that's what I do. I spend that hour, and then if I have any other time throughout the day, I'm doing other stuff, okay? But it has helped with wavering so much. I legitimately do not feel like I waver whatsoever anymore. It has just completely gone away. I feel like my abilities have gotten so much better. I'm able to manifest so much faster. I'm able to manifest such bigger things. I feel like I can see the bigger picture now. Like, it has been wonderful. I feel like I'm able to articulate what manifestation is better. I feel like I've gained new knowledge just from trying it more. Like, I'm telling you guys, self-concept is a game changer. So I don't want to sit there and say like, no, it's not necessary, because it's very, very helpful. And a lot of you who have been, you know, saying that, oh, I've been manifesting this for 2 years. If you've been doing the same thing for 2 years and you are not seeing changes, you should try self-concept. You should really put the time in for self-concept. I'm not saying 10 minutes a day. I'm saying do this challenge with me. Do this 75 days of 1,000 self-concept affirmations. Do that and see what difference it makes. Okay, I know that's a lot. It's a lot for me. Okay, I had to wake up early this morning. I went on a 30-minute walk at freaking 6 a.m., 6:30, whatever. You know, did I want to do that? No, I didn't. But I know that one day I won't need to do this anymore. I know one day I'm going to get every single thing that I want instantly because I've been telling myself that. And I see it. I see the things coming so freaking quickly. I see when I am like literally as I am affirming something, it coming true. And that is what most people want. They want to be able to affirm, and as they are affirming, to see it happen, to get done with an affirming session and see it happen. And the way that you are going to be able to do that is by using self-concept and creating this normal idea that manifestation is easy for you, that manifestation is quick for you, that you are good at manifesting. Like, it is just, it makes it so much easier. And if you have been manifesting the same thing for a long period of time and you are not seeing results, then you need to really ask yourself, can I sacrifice, 75 days is what, 2.5 months? Can I sacrifice 2.5 months of making myself, you know, wake up a little early or spend my commute affirming for something that, you know, the thing about self-concept is you don't see the results of it. It's not like a tangible thing. You know, like when you manifest money, when you manifest a SP, a house, a job, you see the results immediately. You know, like you either have the job or you don't. With self-concept, it's not a tangible thing. It's not a measurable thing where you're like, oh yeah, all right, switch is on, I'm now good at manifesting. It's just one of these things that you start realizing as time goes on. And I think that's why people don't like doing it as much, because you're not getting to see like, yes, I have this. No, I don't have this. Like, it's just one of those things you kind of realize over time. And I think that's why a lot of people don't want to do it, you know? But it really, really freaking helps, guys. It really helps. And if you're having trouble with a certain subject, adding that self-concept in when you say, I am so good at manifesting a new job. I am so good at manifesting money. I am so good at manifesting my SP, and repeating that and becoming that person that's good at it. And the best thing about self-concept is you probably don't really have resistance to it, you know? Like, most likely you don't. I mean, I know I don't, you know, like, I do think I'm good at manifesting. I've always thought I was pretty good at manifesting. And then once I really started affirming, I slowly started seeing like, oh, look, I got that. Like, I'm actually really good at this. And then once I started doing this 75K challenge, I'm like, holy shit, I can manifest anything that I want at any time that I want. And I want y'all to be able to feel that too. And that's the quickest way. Self-concept is the quickest way. And I'm not going to say you need self-concept because you don't. I'm not going to say it's the key because it's not. Okay? If you can affirm till you're blue in the face that you're good at manifesting, but if you're sitting there saying, okay, well, where's my manifestation? Then, you know, you're still going to be in the state of like, where's my manifestation? So it is one of those things, you know, you're going to have to use repetition. You're going to have to watch your wavering thoughts, just like with anything else. But it has been great for me. This last month has been insanely good. This last few months, honestly, has been really, really good. And I mean, I feel very blessed right now. And I just want y'all to be able to feel that too. And I'm telling you that self-concept can help get you there. I don't want to say that you have to do it, because you don't. You don't. I didn't at first. I didn't, like, I had other things that were more important to me. You know, it's like, I need to get this stuff done. I need to get this done. But I am so thankful for this time that I have been able to kind of chillax and finally do a self-concept challenge, because I've wanted to. And I think this might end up being the most life-changing thing I have ever done. You know, even, like I said, I've manifested a lot of things. But this feels different, and it feels like I wish I could give everybody the opportunity to feel the same way that I do. So I'm not going to say it's mandatory. I'm not going to say it's necessarily even needed, but I am saying if you are not in a dire struggle of, I have to get this by tomorrow or else, you know, my whole life is going to crumble apart, start doing the 75K challenge. I know it's a lot. Do it once in your life and never do it again, okay? Do it. I have loved it. Anyway, that's it. My freaking cereal's soggy as hell now, so yay. Anyway, talk to you later. Bye.